Aranthalawa massacre. The Aranthalawa massacre was the massacre of 33 Buddhist monks, most of them young novice monks, and 4 civilians by cadres of the Liberation Tigers of Tamil Eelam organization, the LTTE, commonly known as the Tamil Tigers, on June 2, 1987, close to the village of Aranthalawa, in the Ampara district of eastern Sri Lanka. The massacre is among the most notorious and devastating atrocities committed by the LTTE during the history of the Sri Lankan Civil War. The massacre. The Aranthalawa massacre took place on June 2, 1987, when a bus carrying Buddhist monks, most of whom were child monks, and a few unarmed civilians, was ambushed by 20 armed LTTE cadres near the village of New Waragalatna, led by an LTTE leader named Reagan. They then ordered the driver of the bus, which was carrying the monks on a pilgrimage from their temple in Mahavapi to the Kelaniya Raja Mahavihara, to drive into the nearby Aranthalawa jungle. Among the dead were 30 young novice monks between the ages of 7 and 18 and their mentor, the chief priest of the Vidyananda Mahapiravina, Hagoda Sri Indrasarathira. 4 civilians who were traveling in the bus were also among the dead. 3 monks who escaped the massacre sustaining critical injuries continue to require medical assistance. Another monk was permanently disabled. Motives. The Devana newspaper viewed the attack as an LTTE attempt to increase animosity between the two races and cause a Sinhalese backlash against Tamil civilians, which would increase support and funding towards their violent campaign. Reactions. Theravada monks are incapable of defending themselves. The harming of monk is considered to be one of the highest offenses in Theravada Buddhism, or even among Hindu. The massacre is considered to be one of the most brutal attacks carried out during the conflict in Sri Lanka. Each year, Aranthalawa massacre is commemorated by a series of special programs. In 2007, to coincide with the 20th anniversary of the massacre, commemorations were held over the course of 4 days in Colombo and Ampara. Retaliation. In Retaliation, the Special Task Force Unit of the Sri Lankan Security Forces ordered Reagan's family members to stand before them in their Velavli homes, and after reading their names from a list, shot them to death and dismembered their bodies. Similar attacks,